not even intelligent. He's like
I'll
a
tell you
fucking moron. I don't want to be disrespectful, but he disrespected me. And
You're a disgusting animal that justifies a baby killing.
that's all you can do. So keep cursing at me because that's the only thing you can do.
Right.
You can argue rationally.
You can buy weapons from anybody. I didn't say it doesn't have to be from Mossad, you idiot retard.
How is a fucking average person on the corner
In Los Angeles, can I buy weapons? Can I buy weapons on the streets?
I mean, real quick, because I gotta go.
Retard, can I buy weapons on the streets of Los Angeles?
Yeah, can you buy the weapons in the streets of Iran? No. Fuck no.
Have you been to Iran?
Yes, I have lived there.
How old are you in Iran right now?
No, I've lived there.
Okay, how long was that ago? 50 years ago?
Even today, you can't get weapons. You can't.
Fucking retard.
Nima, listen.
So you're saying these people are stupid that they didn't get weapons? Is that what you're claiming?
No, at the end of the day, these are all...
No, Mos, but you see his arguments, how fucking fragile his own argument is?
Listen, this is...
He's saying it's okay for Mossad to help you, but just not an aerial bombardment.
I didn't say not necessarily Mossad. Fucking idiot.
You mentioned Mossad 50 times.
It doesn't matter, Mossad or whatever you buy the fucking weapons for, because your concern is you don't have the fucking weapons to fight.
Why
you can't fight
are you such a hypocrite?
because you're a fucking bitch. You cannot fight because you're a bitch.
Amir, I'm freezing. Please let me just make my point so I can...
Fucking bitch.
At the end of the day, Nima, these are all theory. These are all theoretical. So just like how I said that a coup can happen within, and you said that's highly improbable. Also, by America bombing and not having boots on the ground is also something that is not going to guarantee a regime change because the people on the ground, like you said, yeah, if you shoot Evander Holyfield in the leg, you'll have a better chance. But at the end of the day, that's still just theory. If you don't have boots on the ground to really have a full regime change, it's very unlikely. So at the end of the day, Amir is having theories, I have theories, you have theories, we don't know, bro. That's why
that's another argument.
That's why I said I'm not a war tactician.
I'll accept that. That's another argument, and you can talk points on that. But what he's saying is it's okay to get help on the ground, but somehow not if the same entities that are helping you on the ground do the heavy lifting for you and do the aerial bombardments, which you can't from the ground anyways. So
that makes you a traitor.
I'm freezing. I'll be back. I'm freezing.
It doesn't make you a traitor to get weapons. It makes you a traitor to...
Nima, me buying weapons on the street of Los Angeles, right? And if I need to fight the cause, does that make me a traitor?
This is different. In this country, you're allowed to own guns.
No.
I own 2 guns. You're allowed to own guns.
I'm talking about on streets of Los Angeles.
Streets of Los Angeles are not the streets of Tehran.
Okay, that's what you think, right?
That's the fact. But what I'm telling you, the problem, you saw the problem with your argument, though.
There's not a problem. It's not a problem. You can make your own weapons. It's not hard. It's not super science. Hamas literally makes their own weapons. If Hamas can do it, you can do it.
Hamas does it with our money. Who are we?
Retard. They gave Hamas money like a long time ago. They didn't get. And if you look at the videos, they're literally making their own rockets.
You're a fucking idiot.
If you have the balls,
you're just a fucking idiot.
Right. You earlier you said you're willing to sacrifice your own self. So if you do come across, hold on. If you do get hold of a weapon, why are you scared to die?
Because you're not answering my question.
Oh, there's a Reza Pahlavi. Finally, the chicken shit comes out.
I asked you a very simple, logical question. I asked you a very simple question.
You can build your
forget the opposite. Let's say you're the leader of the opposition. You're on the ground. How would you have fucking ousted the regime? I asked you a very point-blank, straightforward question, and you just danced around it and didn't even answer. And then you answered, yeah, it's okay to get weapons from Mossad. You just shouldn't get them to bomb military installations that are killing you. That makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so you can't buy weapons.
How did IRGC ousted the Shah? How did they do it?
Such an idiot. These are the type of Reza Pahlavi support, these scumbags, these disgusting animals.
I know. I just like having...
He justified the killing of...
keep
He
cursing,
justified the
that's what
killing
you
of
do.
40 children.
Keep
How did
cursing,
they-
because that's
how
all
did
you can
they
do. You
have
can't
to-
argue, and your argument cracks in 5 seconds. You can't argue. You don't have any logic. You don't have deductive reasoning. All you can do, what a disgusting scumbag. Oh, killing children. Oh, Zionists. All the bullshit you spew, that's all you can do. So keep doing it.
Problem is that you guys don't want to do anything. You want to sit in the United States and you want to free Iran. If you go back, you can do something, and you don't want to go back. How did like 1979 Iranian people?
I can't understand your
Why they
accent, brother.
can't-
I can't understand your accent.
Learn some English, man. Amir, do you understand my accent?
Oh, I understand it. He just a racist bastard.
He's
being
Indian.
racist.
Of course, yeah.
He's being racist to his own Iranian brother.
See?
This is the problem. You're a racist bastard,
No, it's a
right?
beautiful accent. I just
do you
can't
know who
understand
your
it.
father
How
is?
is that
Do you
racist?
know-
Can
do
you
who your father is?
understand me now? Can you understand?
Do you know who your father is? I know. I'm sure you're a bastard child.
If you want to free
I
Iran,
mean, you don't
why
need to
are
be.
you
You don't need
United
to be like
States?
that, man.
Who's your father? Can you bring your father on you? I don't know. You don't know who your father is. You know, you're not only a scumbag, you're a Cooney as well, and a mother jinde.
But why are you like
What
this?
you understand?
There you go. You're a
Why are
Cooney
you
and a
in
mother
United
jinde.
States? Why are you in United States? Why you are not in Iran fighting for freedom? Why you are in United States? Can you understand?
Why are you in the United States? You support that regime. Why aren't you
She's not
there?
in America.
I don't want to free Iran. Iran
No, I'm
is free.
listening now. I
You are
understand
the
a little
one.
bit what he's saying.
Guys, you
Okay.
can't betray Iran. You can't. You people you can't betray your own people. Israel and America won't do nothing for you. You understand?
Okay, this guy has a nice British accent. I totally understand it. Go on.
Oh, look at this bastard racist piece of shit mother jinde.
No, he's also Persian. I can tell. But
Okay, Nima the mother jinde. Okay, continue barking, Nima.
no, what I'm saying is he speaks.
You should call yourself Nemo, not Nima. It should be Nemo. You know that fish, that cartoon fish, right? Yeah, faggot. Cooney.
You should call yourself a Pakistani shithole. That's what you should call yourself.
Fuck Pakistan. You could go suck Pakistani's dick. Go.
Haram, stop.
And go suck Raza Pahlavi's dick as well.
Are you an Indian Muslim? Is that what you're?
No, go suck Raza. Go suck Modi's dick. He's in Israel right now.
What did you think about
Go
Modi?
suck Modi's dick. He's in Israel right now.
But your president went to Israel. What do you think about that?
Yeah, he don't go suck his dick. Go.
No, but he went to Israel. Tell me what you think. Your thoughts.
You should go suck his dick. Fucking Cooney.
Your whole life achievement is your accent, and then that's it, man. You don't have
It's-
anything to be proud of.
That's all he's proud of. He lives in America. He's probably in California, right? You're in Los Angeles, right, Nima?
Yeah, I'm in Los Angeles.
There you go. See, all Raza Pahlavi's scumbags live over here, Los Angeles. Yeah, I've probably seen your disgusting face at one of the protests as well.
Oh, so you come to the protest? You're an enemy in disguise?
I don't support your cause. I drive by there, and I'm like, oh yeah, these scumbags, they fucking.
Do you
crazy.
drive into the crowd like that? You all? Is that one of you?
I'm not. I understand you're trying to deflect. You do this all the time. I'm sure you do, but you justify the killing of innocent children. I know it's all right.
So you justify the killing of Iranians? Is that what you do?
No, I don't.
Oh, I see. Okay. We agree on one thing.
I literally opened up a whole bunch of rooms because I don't want to see any
So
Iranian
you're a
dying.
good person, Amir? Is that what you think of yourself?
No. I'm not good when it comes down to Raza Pahlavi supporters, especially these Coonies and Mother Jinn.
No, in general. Forget me. I'm that guy here. But are you a good guy in general? Is that how you see yourself?
No, I don't see myself like that.
Okay, good. I like the honesty.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes. I'm your worst
You
nightmare.
as the good guy, I mean, I see it.
No, I'm his worst nightmare, especially the Pahlavi supporter nightmare.
If you were my worst nightmare, I wouldn't be coming to your room every day. You're obviously not my worst nightmare.
I think what it is just like with the Zionists, right? You and Zionists have one thing in common.
I don't think you're a bad guy, honestly. I really don't. I just think you're misinformed and you just feel a lot of and hate. You're not
Okay,
a
no
bad guy.
matter how much I curse at you or the Zionists, they always show up in this room again and again and again and again.
Because they want to send you a message, brother. You're not.
So they're shameless, right? Just like you
They're
are.
not shameless. They're trying to
No
inform you.
self-respect.
They're-
Very low esteem, right? They don't know where to stop.
No,
when to
if
stop.
I was low esteem, I wouldn't be coming and talking to you eloquently and professional. You're the one who cursed at every stop. I didn't do that.
Oh, you didn't do that, okay?
You said the worst things, and I'm still here. I'm having a conversation with you. I mean, we don't see things the same, but I didn't say anything nasty or mean. Sometimes when you said, maybe I fired back one or two, but the problem is you just spew your own propaganda, and you're not willing to even like listen to the other side. That's the sad part.
You are calling 2,000 people,
you have no idea about what is happening.
Wait,
in
I
geopolitics.
don't understand your accent, brother. It's very
I'm
hard.
not
Very
talking
hard.
to you, I'm talking
okay.
This racist bastard, bro. Seriously.
propaganda here.
He's a racist
No, it's a
bastard.
beautiful accent. I just don't
which
understand it.
half of them are
What is-
terrorists, and I'm very happy they have been killed, and you calling them 90,000 Iranian innocent people, and you are
I
calling
don't
100.
understand the word this guy is saying. But
Again,
okay.
I'm not talking
That's
to you.
hilarious.
Like, your level of understanding is based on if you like to understand. This is like part of mental game that you are playing, and it doesn't work here, dude. Everybody
I
understands.
barely understand the mirror, but you, I don't understand at all.
I know, because you are a racist piece of shit. You are like a racist piece of shit. that
I'm
you
Persian
can't
just like
accept.
you. How am I racist, brother? Come on.
I know. You are the racist piece of
The
shit.
funny thing is you both have
Persian.
the funny thing is you both have Persian accents when you speak English. That's the funny.
And he doesn't understand my accent. And you understand British accent. This is how much cocksucker he
I
is.
didn't say I don't have an
British accent
I
is
just
a
said I don't
smart
understand
accent.
it.
A Persian accent is a stupid accent. This is how racist this guy is.
I never
And
said
the point is
stupid.
that
I
he's
never
not
once said
racist.
stupid to you.
See,
I
now
never
you
once said
understand my
stupid.
accent. Now
Very
you
fine.
No, I'm saying I once said stupid.
What you don't understand is that Nima speaks a perfect English and you do not.
I understand that.
See,
I
Chaco has a
understand
gay
that.
accent,
He's
but this
better
you can
than
go
me.
with that. Like he has a gay accent.
See,
but you're
Nima
actually-
is
Good.
speaking
You are so
perfect
cursing
English.
now.
His English is very
You are
happy.
so
Yours is not
cursing
very
now.
fun.
No, I respect Chaco because at least he has a gay accent. It's you can understand it.
Taco has a gay accent.
Nima is
Nima?
very not gay. Just look at his hair. He's
He's
not.
like so man. He sits in United States and wants free Iran. Like a
He is-
man.
He has.
Very fine with Taco. Can I please ask him a couple of questions? Yeah.
God.
Nima, did you receive any sort of formal education?
I don't understand your accent at all, brother. That's even worse.
You don't understand my accent at all, too, brother.
Okay, now I understand. Say it again.
Where have you? Do you have any form of formal education? By any
Yes, I
chance?
do. I do. Yes.
Do you have a university degree?
Yes, I do. Yes.
He went to a brothel school. That's where he was born.
Oh, what did you study exactly?
Is this an interview on me or is this about
What is
the
this,
topic?
bro? Like, if he didn't
I-
go to, can I say something real quick? If he didn't go to any university, right? Is he retarded to you, Tufan? Tufan, right? That's how you say your name?
Yeah, 1 second. Amir, I want to give you your
I
flowers.
just
Dealing
want to
with
say something real quick.
Amir, I just want to give you your flowers
I
for
don't
dealing
know
with
if that's
homosexual
possible,
bandits.
Bro, do you want to
Just hang on a second. One person at a time, please.
I just wanted to give Amir quickly his
okay.
flowers because you've been dealing with these homosexual heathens.
Oh
And,
my God, man.
yeah, that's
These
credit to you, 'cause I wouldn't be able
fuckers
Yeah, I
are
mean, Nima is
not-
one. He's calling Nima. Calm down, bro. Calm down.
And Nima seems like he'd probably want to move to Tel Aviv. I'm not gonna lie. That's
Yeah, he's
vibe.
a committed
Maybe
homosexual.
he should
Yeah,
move to
yeah.
Bangkok or something in
Yeah,
Thailand.
he probably wants to move there too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He got jokes.
And listen, I'm not even pro IRGC. I hate the IRGC, but I feel like Nima wants to get him out of there so he could practice his homosexuality in Iran. But that's not what people.
I didn't attack.
And I understand me. You can make these jokes with them because they're you can insult their accent. You can make these jokes with them, but you can't make these jokes
I do not understand your accent.
For the record, I didn't attack anyone's sexuality. Just for the record.
Aww, the gay man is mad. Flaming home.
Guys,
I
do
just
not
said he sounds
gangbang
gay.
Nima. Do not gangbang Nima. He does not like it.
Oh God, I'm dying.
Cairo, you're the one with a gay couple on your profile.
All jokes aside, though, he's not gay. He only sucked dick by
Hey,
accident.
Cairo, keep going, bro.
He said he only sucked dick by accident, so technically he's not gay.
Wow.
You guys are rude and
So, bro, you are homosexual. Wow.
They're gonna back you up, Nemo. They're gonna back you up.
Homosexual. It's all right, bro.
no, this is
You wanna be a racist bastard, right? You wanna be a racist bastard.
This is what I heard. I don't know if it's true though. But somebody told me. I don't know if it's true. Somebody said he was. Somebody told me he was naked mud wrestling with Reza Pahlavi.
Wow.
Run away.
I don't know.
Whoa.
He said him and Reza
No way.
naked mud wrestling, and yeah, that's what I heard.
Bro,
What
I'm
the
weird.
fuck?
He has such a thick.
Yo,
version.
Cairo got the intels, bro. Hold on, let him talk real quick.
You had a gay accent.
This nigga's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
I have a gay accent.
Let's not use the N-word.
Talking shit to me, bitch.
So wait. So who's homosexual in here? Like,
He left.
all homosexual?
He left.
Bro, okay, all right. So we can talk normal now.
Yes, we can talk normal.
All right, hey Amir, how you doing, man?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm doing good, my brother. Are you guys fasting, or where are you guys from?
Not right now.
Not right now. Yeah, fasting is over.
Yeah, I'm not fasting either, bro. All I'm talking about is I want
Who's breathing hard? Is it
I'm
Taco
talking to this Indian chick. How do you talk to Indian chicks?
Using words.
This is not one of those rooms, bro. This is not a study room, right? How to shoot your shot. You can use ChatGPT and it'll help you how to shoot your shot. Okay.
Start.
No. I watch Kushusha Hotai and all that shit, bro. But I just want to get to know everybody.
Nobody
What is it? Kushusha?
It'd be a nice way to start. Maybe bring her a gift. Maybe some soap.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay.
Anyways, I think this is going
So
to
where you
up
from?
now. We're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that. Anyways, Taco, what do you think about this guy Nemo, bro? Very problematic. Reza Pahlavi supporters.
Not just Reza Pahlavi, he's just a right-wing cuck, dude. Everything he says is so right-wing. I mean, he talked about the U-Haul truck running people over. That's half the shit he says has been debunked. Yeah, I just don't take him seriously. He's your typical Beverly Hills, West LA.
You guys think there's gonna be World War III?
Yeah, in a bit, and I just let him finish what he's saying.
So and he, I told Mozzie, like, dude, like, he's not a respectful person. He really started attacking me when I tried being calm with him like 2-3 weeks ago when he was in your room. So he comes in here looking for smoke. He don't buy into this whole like, oh, I'm like a chill person type persona that he's trying to put on.
No, I got you. I could smell the Zionist scumbag miles away. Hey, welcome, Feroze. How you doing today? Long time no talk. Are you good, Feroze? I think she's busy. But anyways, yeah, Taco,
Sorry, I was trying to find the new unmute button.
It's on the left. It's on the left.
I know, I'm sorry, but, I wish he didn't run away because I was going to come up after a long time. As you see, I changed my last name because of hoodlums like him who curse you out when he's telling them the truth because they live in a world of fantasy of Reza Pahlavi is going to go back to Iran, and the next day we're all going to wear bikinis and going to go to the beach. It's not, the illusions that these people have. Like, first of all, he gave a whole bunch of wrong information. The numbers are like 94 million people in Iran. 10% of them are with the government. 10% of them may be with Reza Pahlavi or.
But we don't know that though.
But we do know.
U.S. has like insiders over there to you guys.
Who's that talking?
There are spies over there.
Let her finish, bro.
Let me finish what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
And I think the point you were trying to make, Amir, which he was trying to, offset you and say that you don't know what you're talking about, was the truth, is that they want somebody else to do the fight for them. I mean, people in World War II, the French people were in the jungles and resisting and were fighting their heads off for years, and they suffered. These people want to go to their parties and to their filthy rich family gatherings and in Los Angeles and go to the beach and do their usual whatever they do, and somebody like Bibi the baby killer go and do the dirty job for them. And also, Israel is the only country in the world that wants an attack on Iran. And he's been trying to get Trump to do that because of Epstein files, because Epstein has so many documents against Trump, which if he doesn't do what Bibi wants him to do, he's going to be even more fucked over than he is now already. And it's such a shame that this guy Nima is talking about a truck going into people while they're protesting, which is not true, because I was following that every moment of it as a journalist, and I saw exactly what happened. They put out an edited film that was okay. So this guy goes with a truck and puts on the truck, "I don't want Shah or the mullahs." The Shah lovers, the Pahlavi lovers, get pissed off, and they don't even have respect for that flag that they're holding in their hands. They start attacking the guy who's sitting inside of his car with the end of the with the wood from the flag stick, whatever they call it, and then the police tries to save the guy's life. He says to him, "Start driving." And so he slowly starts driving out of the area where they're trying to kill him. And then they go home and they edit the film the other way around. They put the driving part first, and then they put the second part, which is people attacking him. It looked like he drove into the crowd and then people attacked him. And this guy, he wasn't even at that protest to make a comment in this room and say, this is what they did. He didn't even have that information. And him and then many people like him, unfortunately, yes, academically educated, but no emotional intelligence or nothing but a lot of a sense of, I don't know, just going nuts over things without having any information. And that's what kills me, because like I said, they said, how come nobody, this is the biggest problem with them right now, how come nobody is filming the protests for Iranians and supporting them? Because you're fucking holding the Israeli flag, which Americans have been protesting against for 3 years, up in your protest, and you expect Americans to come and help you in your protest? You know what I'm saying? It's like so bizarre how out of touch with reality these people are. And it kills me to see that they, have a momentum. And the truth is that the people of Iran were doing a civil uprising as the Pahlavi interfered, just like 4 years ago he interfered, and he came and said, I have 50,000 people from the Basijis, they're going to come and help you. Go out on the street at night. Who will send young protesters out to the street at night? He said, go after 8 o'clock on this day and that day. So people go out with no weapons, with no protection, thinking this guy is going to come and support them with the help of Donald Trump, the charlatan. And what happens is 40,000 people get killed. And now they're sitting down and crying and trying to bring Reza Pahlavi back so he can save them with the help of Bibi and Donald. This is the tragedy of Iranian life. And the fact that they really think that, oh, we are such an old nation and we are this and that. But they are nobodies because they can't even protect their own country. Just fucking get up and, like you said, find a weapon. You know, Bibi has been weaponizing Kurdistan for the last 10 years. And now they just had a statement saying that they're all together and they have weapons. And you know what? The minute there's a war, there's a bombardment, Kurdish uprising is going to happen. They're going to come. There's going to be civil war for at least 10 years. Much worse than you've seen in Syria during Assad. And this is what they want. I mean, it's like beyond belief that anyone can wish a foreign country coming and say, come and bombard me. You know, Amir, I haven't been in a room for a year now because of obnoxious people that come into Iranian rooms, and the minute you start talking, they start calling you leftist and that and this and that. And I hate that because you can, you have to be a clustered group. You can be an individual and have your own thoughts about the matters in hand. And they expect you to fucking, like be either with us or you're against us or you're with the regime. It's just so beyond description. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you. It just, you see, during the 12-day war, I opened a room every day, right? And these Pahlavi supporters would come in, they would justify the killing of children. Like during the 12-day war, I remember reading it was about 30, 40 children that were killed, right? And they would justify it. And it pissed me off because I look at children in Gaza, I compare the children anyway, and it pisses you off, it rubs you the wrong way.
Yeah, and you know something? I lived in that area where those kids in the kindergarten died. 50 years. I haven't been in America. I haven't been in Iran for 50 years. Obviously, I can't go back because I worked with various outlets, BBC and Voice of America for 17 years, Radio Free Europe for 11 years, BBC for 7 years. So they have my name. I can't go back. My daughter is a filmmaker. A documentary she made about the Jordan Valley, about the refugees. This is in 2009. Won a prize in Iran. I didn't let my kid to go and get her prize because I knew they're going to keep her and kill her or something because of me. But
to be safe than sorry.
Yeah, exactly. And so my life has not been exactly, roses and whatever they call it. But the thing is that the layers of people, like this kid, this Nima guy, who is a current immigrant, and he's making fun of other people who don't speak, and he doesn't even speak good English himself, and making fun of other people's accents, and that he can't understand accents, and coming up with things like, who's going to save us if Israel doesn't save us? Fuck anybody who wants Israel to save them, because they're not the saviors of anybody. They are the biggest criminal country in the whole world. And you know something? I live in California, I live in Los Angeles, and all around me, I live in a very good neighborhood, and all the Israelis bought all the houses that was available in this neighborhood. They don't live in their own country. They just want the status of that country, which is basically ripping off the world. It's the economy of let me fuck everybody over so I can be in a better place. That's who they are.
Yeah, I live in Los Angeles as well, and I see a lot of and I drove by the municipality, they protest and whatever. It's very disturbing. These people are waving Israeli flag.
Oh, my God, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgraceful. For me, who fought, I got a condition of high blood pressure because of what happened in Gaza. As a human being. And I was born Muslim. No, I don't pray. I've never prayed. I've never been to a mosque. I never do any of that. But as a human being, I cared, and I still care because they just killed a whole bunch of people today. It's just no one is fucking saying anything to them. And everybody on the social media is fascinated with the Japanese monkey and her mother toy. And nobody cares about what's going on with indigenous people in the areas. It's all about money. And the idea of this world today, as far as what the people who, like this guy, or all the Iranians who, they all basically voted for Donald Trump. And they're all like in the business of, I'm going to fuck everybody over so I can buy a $30,000 bag and drive a, Maserati. That's how they are. It's very unfortunate. And they want to act like patriots, and they think they care about the country that they haven't even lived in. And every now and then, whenever there is an uprising, a grassroots uprising, people started from the bazaar in the end of December, and they were doing really good. If this guy didn't interfere on those 2 days, they would have had the students, they would have had the unions, they would have had the business people to come out and protest. They would have easily had 10, 20 million people on the streets of Iran. But no, he had to come and say, me and Donnie are coming to save you. And he had to come and say to little 16-year-olds, go out on the street and fight. Fight with what?
Firuza, I'm not a Pahlavi supporter. I just want to make that very clear. But Pahlavi, when he gave his order to come out, he also said those who are able, those who are not able, can say the chants or whatever from the rooftop. So if you didn't, it's not like he forced everyone to come out. But yes, a lot of people did come out thinking that they were going to have support.
Well, I'm not blaming him because the killing was done by the government. I'm not blaming him, and I don't want him to feel guilty for the death of these people. But he is not the man. He doesn't know anything about politics. He was 15 years old when he left Iran. He does not have higher education. He just learned to be a pilot. And at some point when there was a war between Iran and Iraq, he offered to use his pilot ship to go and help the Iranians fight off the Iraqis. But he's a nice guy. I have interviewed him twice, and he's a normal Iranian from my time, okay? From his time, a 65-year-old. So the problem is that he doesn't have even the weight of being able to make us pass through this regime. Because everything that's happening is happening in a teacup. Do you understand that? It's not happening in the face of general public. When people are asking for Pahlavi to come back, that is their way of showing the government that we don't like you. We even prefer that regime that we overthrew to you. This is like a iconic, thing to say to show them how bad they are. And now this guy says, they're calling my name on the streets. And now he's bringing his daughter to do like lectures in English. I mean, this guy, I know people who know him from very close contact. He, for the last 47 years, his routine is to get up at 10, 10:30, 11, make breakfast, make lunch for the family, do a couple of phone calls, go to the disco when he was younger, go to the clubs when he got a little older, go to, events, and his best friends are some of the, like the most ridiculous singers that I wouldn't even play their songs. And he's a very simple person. He's not a politician. I know that in Iran there are so much more intelligent people who are not with the mullahs who can take off the country. But of course, if they show their face now, they're either going to end up in jail, and in fact, some of them are already in jail, or they're going to get killed.
But Firuza, how does someone within Iran assemble and gather people? They wouldn't be able to do it, right?
Well, but they did. People came out because of economic situation, and they were doing great until Reza Pahlavi said.
But it was without a leader, right? Like think of Massa.
No. Excuse me. Leader only appears when all these unions, all these peoples come up and government accepts to compromise. When the government agrees to give something in return in exchange for the return of people back to their homes, is when you get leaders to go and speak with them. This is a very normal, natural thing. And I know my Indian friends or Pakistani friends or people who believe in some form of Buddhism ideology or they're familiar with it, they know that everything is where it's supposed to be. You can't force things because you like it to be happening during your lifetime. People of Iran, the people who lived here in Los Angeles for 40 years, they don't understand the meaning of democracy. They don't know that the guy with the truck, who was one person, has just as much right to protest as they do, even if he doesn't say Reza Pahlavi. That is what they don't understand. Reza Pahlavi, the last couple of months, made the biggest split between the people of Iran than ever before. And he comes out and calls himself he says that he's trying to say that he's bringing people together, which is not true. I mean, I don't even want to go out there. I don't even want to go to sit in a restaurant to see another Iranian. That's how I feel right now. And the glory of the past has nothing to do with him or his father or his grandfather. And the glory of the past doesn't fucking mean anything right now. Because the nation that has the 94 million that lives there right now, their ancestry has nothing to do with what Persians were during the Greek time. Nothing to do with it. These are different people, and they have different needs. And everything they do is out of emotional uprising, or it's like out of desperation. There is no logic. There's no real thinking. It's like being in a fucking football team and don't look where you're throwing the ball. Like you're kicking the ball, but you don't know where you're throwing it. This is how Iranian people are. They just come out with emotions and they don't know anything about the past or the future. That is what kills me. And then I just listen. I go to different rooms and listen for hours. And I never go up and talk. Because here I know that Amir understands what I'm talking about. But in a Persian room, they actually cursed me out for saying what I just said to you. I'm done.
You know one thing I don't get, Firoze, in the Pahlavi supporter rooms, right? the one thing I don't get, they want the democracy. Okay, why do you shut down the voices of people that don't support either side? Or why do you try to shut down the voices of people, even the IRGC, people that are voting for it? Allow the freedom of speech. You got to have that conversation with your Iranian brothers at one point. Why not have it right now?
Because believe it or not, every Iranian, I'm not saying every one of them, but the majority of Iranian, there's a dictator living in each one of them. I was a teenager when I wasn't even in Iran when the revolution happened. I came to America 4 years earlier, but the last year that I lived in Iran, I was 17 years old, and I could see what's going on in the country. You couldn't, there was like a savak in every family. The brother didn't trust his brother because he thought the brother didn't trust the sister because one of them was working for savak. And then the Shah was the person who thought by promoting religion, Islam, he can stop the communism from taking over and please the Americans for that. He was the American pleaser, and he miscalculated it. He started building extra. There were so many mosques built during the Shah's last few years, and so many gathering places for people just to talk about the Islamic rules and laws and Sharia law and stuff like that than ever before in the history of Iran. He created that for himself because Americans didn't want what was happening in Afghanistan to happen in Iran. And exactly that happened. Khomeini took over. So it's so complex, and simple-minded people like the Iranians in Los Angeles or in wherever they are, cannot assess things for other people. And so they don't like to hear what you think because they're full of their own voices and there's no room for another voice. They basically, this kind of people are like hearing from their parents, oh, the year in the Shah was such a wonderful time. I lived in northern Tehran. I had the best life. I did personally. I had a very good childhood, wonderful youth, and had a lot of fun and party. But when I look back and see how little I knew about politics in that country, because the Shah would say, do everything you want to do, but don't get involved in politics. That's what he wanted. He wanted a bunch of sheep to follow him, and now we have a bunch of sheep who are following his son, with all respect. And the sheep doesn't want to hear other opinions. They want one way, and anybody who speaks against that one way is the enemy. Exactly. So that's the dilemma here. And I don't think that's going to be resolved that easily, because I personally believe that democracy starts from within you. Yes, I was like, just like anybody who lives in a third world country, in an Islamic country, even though I was so free and I was doing everything I want to do in Iran, when I came here, some of the things I saw here was like, oh my God, how can you do that or do that? And then I realized that that is the problem, because I don't really respect other people's freedom of action, freedom of speech, because I didn't learn to do that. And it's not going to happen overnight. If you don't have tolerance for one guy against 15,000 people who are in the same area, and you want to kill him with the flag, preferably Israeli flag, because that's a killer flag, you're going to kill the guy because he also has, something to say. So that I don't see that moving forward, even with Reza Pahlavi, the nice Mahatma Gandhi of Iran, or whatever he's never spent one day in jail, never spent one day not eating. And, I feel like an American gigolo is going to save us all. I'm sorry, I don't buy that.
Can I ask you something, Firoza?
Yeah, go on, Munir.
Sure.
So, as you said that about the mosque thingy that they were built by the Shah and everything, I was just googling right now, but it is said that in the time of the kingdom, different kingdoms, they did build mosque and this and that, but no particular mosques were made because they were renovated or funds was given to religious people, but not particular mosques were built in the Pahlavi dynasty.
No, it's not the mosque. The end of his reign, at the end of his years, he started building these. They're not exactly mosques. I'm sorry. They call them Hosseiniya. Hosseiniya, right?
Oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah, thousands of Hosseiniya, and you know who would go in there? Well, the thing was this: very chic, upper class elite would go sit there. The wives of the army generals, the wives of rich people who didn't want to go to a mosque with a veil. They would get together there, and there was a guy called Shariati who would go and speak for them and bring out the. I think maybe the politics. I was very young then. I wasn't really into that. I was doing my own thing.
The philosopher, you're talking about Shariati, Ali Shariati?
Yes, Ali Shariati, who happened to die in London later on.
I remember.
Yeah, he was the one who... because, you know what? The Shah was paying mullahs for doing nothing. They would just go to a place where they get a check every month just to support them. Because he felt like he can use them as an instrument when necessary. He didn't realize he was like Frankenstein's creature who became bigger than the doctor. It's like he didn't know that they will leave his control. He never even imagined that. A lot of people who were against the Shah didn't even imagine Shah will be removed in such a speed. Never. It would, the Shah was like the biggest mountain. You couldn't even think about the notion of moving that mountain. It was like that. And when he asked my father, who's a journalist, and he had many years of experience of, before his time, during the 1953 coup, and all these times that he was a journalist, he said he couldn't believe his ears. We heard it on the radio. He said he just couldn't believe it. And we all immigrated after